Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Papa Steve's Recipes. For you newcomers, this channel is just about me cooking dinner. And what's for dinner tonight? Tonight we're going to have some baked salmon, some wild-caught Alaskan baked salmon. Plus I'm going to saute up some mushrooms with spinach and sliced potatoes. But first we need to get the salmon going. So what I've done is put these fillets in this baking dish here. And now I'm going to come over here, just add a little butter to the top, some butter, pats of butter, what do you want to call it, right, like so. And this is a extremely simple and easy dish. That's my whole recipe, simple and easy. That's how I like to do things. Get this butter off there. All right, come on now. Just like that. Now we'll set that there out of the way. Now I got some good lemon pepper. I'm just going to sprinkle that on there, like so. Not too much, like that right there. And then, get this out of the way, cover it with foil, just like that. You know, we always say aluminum foil, but I mean tin foil, but it's not tin foil, it's aluminum foil. Used to be tin foil, I guess. All right, now I'm going to put that in the oven for about 45 minutes on about 400 degrees. Of course, my oven cooks a little, I don't know, I got to go a little higher. Probably 375 will work on yours. And for about 45 minutes. And we'll get back at you then. All right, well, we got that salmon in the oven. We're going to slice some mushrooms. Now, here's how I do mine. I cut the end up like that, fold it over like that. Now it's got, oh, I already done it, didn't I? Anyway, we'll just come along, slice like that right there, piece of cake. Put them in this little bowl here. Throw one over here in the corner, though. Be sure and do that. That makes it taste better. Just cut the end off, and now it's flat, see? They won't roll on you. Just kind of slice it up like that. These some big old mushrooms here. I do like me some sautéed mushrooms. I like fried mushrooms too. Boy, I haven't had those in a long time. Anyway, we'll cut some mushrooms, get them in there, like so. Well, you know, I was thinking today what kind of flowers I'd like to have on my headstone. And I believe I like to have reincarnations. I don't know if you caught that or not, if it's funny to you. It makes me laugh, though. All right, come on now. Let's get them mushrooms up there. Come on. Get in there. Get in there, mushroom. Now, that's probably about 8 ounces of mushroom. Of course, you want to clean your mushrooms wash them real good, because you know what they're growing in, right? Right? Okay. All right. Next, we're going to slice some taters. All right, now we're going to slice some potatoes. These are just some little small golden potatoes, what they call, real small ones, which they're handy for cooking just like that, cooking whole. But for this dish, we're going to slice them up in that bowl, because we're going to saute them with some with those mushrooms and some spinach. Get that there, maybe a little butter, a little oil. Olive oil is what most people use. I like to use avocado oil just because it has what they call a higher burn rate. You know, it works better in higher heat. Really better for deep frying than olive oil, in my opinion, anyway. Of course, I do happen to be the world's leading authority on my opinion, so you just keep that in mind. Oh yeah. Well, we're having a nice day today here in West Texas. Not too hot yet, anyway. Nice cool day. Threatening rain. Got a lot of hail in Central Texas last night. We were lucky enough to miss that. Weather. Boy, you can't get away from that, can you? I often think about back in the olden times, before they had any kind of long-distance communication. Those poor folks that lived on the coast, like down in Florida, Corpus Christi, Texas, or anywhere, them islands out in the Caribbean. You know, they had, now you know a big old hurricane's coming, and you got time to get prepared, you know, put boards on your windows or evacuate. But back then, they didn't know. They just knew a storm was brewing. And they got quite a big surprise. But anyway, there we go. We got some potatoes there, got some mushrooms, and now we're just waiting on the salmon to get going, and we're going to add some, what I did is thawed out a bag of frozen spinach. I like to use, you can use fresh spinach if you like. Of course, if you've ever cooked spinach, you know you got to have what looks like about 4 times is what it's going to be, because it really cooks down. So I just like to get the frozen spinach, thaw it out, drain it good, and it works just fine. Anyway, we'll see you here in a few minutes. All right, time to get these vegetables sauteed. First, we're going to take some oil, put in there. About that much right there. You can use whatever kind of oil works for you. I like to use avocado oil. I'm going to take some butter. Oh, about that much right there. Set that aside. And I'm going to get that stirred around in there. It melted real good, just like that right there. Ooh, I smell that salmon cooking. It is just about there. Now, I'm going to take these mushrooms, put them in there, set that aside, and we want to get that coated real good, just like that. That butter, and I got this heat on here pretty good. Just like that. Next, put these potatoes in here. Them sauteed, coated real good. That butter and that oil. All right. There, get that butter. Come on now. Then the spinach. Now this is frozen spinach, which I thawed out and I drained it real good. You want to put it in a collar and just kind of press all that liquid out. You don't want all that liquid in there. But I'm just going to go ahead and dump that in there. Set that aside. And we'll get that mixed up. Like that, right there. Boom, boom. Spinach off in there. Set that right there. Now we're going to need to cover it. So on this particular pan, I don't really have a lid big enough to cover it. So what I do is I get a piece of this foil and I'll just kind of cover it and kind of crimp it, make a little lid there. You know, like that. That'll work fine. Take that off. Mix it up. Let's see. We want to add a little salt. Not too much. Oh, there's the salmon going. It says it's done. So we'll just leave it in there. Keep it warm. Put some little pepper there. Mixed up. You can hear it smell. You can hear it smelling. You can hear it cooking. And I can smell it cooking. Yes, sir. You can hear it smelling. All right. Of course, you got to make a little bit of a mess. That's pretty much a requirement. Like so. I'm going to turn it down to about, medium, low, I guess. 4 on my stove. So if you're ever cooking on my stove, put it on 4. All right, now we'll just kind of let that saute a little bit. Let me move these dishes over here, and we'll get back at you. All right, we just took that salmon out of the oven. Let's take a look at it here. Oh yeah, that's looking good. Here, let's take this fork and kind of, oh, that's it right there. And this is some really nice lemon pepper butter here in the, you can kind of, lemon pepper butter juice. I'll get that spit out here in just a second. All right, we got that there. Now let's check on my veggies here. Let's take off my homemade lid there. We'll be putting them, going on Shark Tank to market them lids right there. All right, they're coming along just right there. Got mushrooms, spinach, potatoes. You can use all kinds of different combinations. Sometimes I like to do mushroom, spinach, and squash. Oh yeah, that potatoes are nice and tender. I cut these a little thick. You probably want to cut them a little thinner, but they're going to be just fine. Let me go ahead and turn that off. So that's really it. Let's go ahead and plate it up here. See how this looks on the, got a little salmon there. We'll get some of these good veggies. Get on there. Just like that. Right there. I say that a lot, don't I? Just like that right there. All right, that's all right. That's how it is. That back there. Kind of get a paper towel here, kind of clean that off the side, make it look a little better, you know, presentation and all. All right, there it is. Salmon with lemon pepper salmon with mushrooms, spinach, and sliced potatoes. I believe that looks good enough to eat. What do you think? Until next time, I appreciate everybody that's subscribe to my videos, and remember, be kind whenever possible. Adios.